we go. Ready? In the summer, Jerry saw a family of chipmunks in his yard. What would they do in the cold winter? Jerry looked up chipmunk habits and learned they would hibernate all winter. Good, so tell me. I'm going to point to somebody and they're going to tell me the elements of this story. What is the title, Wyatt? Good, Surviving the Winter. Do you guys know who the author is?
No. Yeah.
No, they didn't write the author. They should have, but they didn't. Who can tell me? Let's see. Ellie, tell me who the characters are. Chipmunks. And there's one main character. Carson and Charlotte? Yes, sorry. Okay. Okay, Ellie, who are the characters? The chipmunks and Jerry. Yep, good job. The little boy, Jerry. Now, who can tell me where's the setting? When is this taking place? There's two things they tell us. When and where? Brooklyn?
When he looks up.
Okay, but that doesn't tell us when. Kinsley?
In the winter.
What?
In the winter.
Not quite yet.
Oh, in summer.
In the summer. The very first word is in the summer. Now, where else is this happening? Addie? How do you know it's at home?
Because it said look up, which is might not be used, and it said backyard.
Who is that one? Ellie?
Yard.
Is that you, Ellie? You can go because it's 9:20. So Mrs. Nyrohr said should be on at 9:20. So go give it a try, okay? So Addie, I'm sorry, we kind of got distracted there. Can you repeat that, please?
Because it said, because it kind of has a parent.
Well, it says, what does it say though? I know you're looking at the pictures, which is a good thing, but what does the word say? In the summer, Jerry saw a family of chipmunks in his yard. So right there we know it's at his house because it's in his yard, right? It's not at your guys' house. It's in his yard. Now the picture does match that, but always look at your words, okay? Now what's the problem? Jerry has a problem. What does he want to find out? Ingrid?
What the chipmunks say?
Yeah, what are the chipmunks going to do in winter? That's the problem he's trying to figure out. And then what is his solution? What does he do to figure that problem out? Kinsley?
Goes on the internet and asks, and says, what do they do when it's winter?
Yep, so he went on the internet, on his computer, and he looked it up. So that helped solve his problem. And what was the solution? What did he find out that they do? There's a big word that they do. Raylan?
Hibernate.
They hibernate. Good job. That's one way they adapt to survive. They hibernate.
All winter.
Good job. All right, now down below we're going to answer these questions. How do we know this story or this text is realistic fiction? How do we know it's real? But fiction means it's real, but what does fiction also mean?
Non-fiction. Not real.
It's kind of not real at the same time, right? I mean, it's not a true story, but it could it really happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's say it could happen in real life. So this story could happen in real life. So, when my pen comes, we're going to say, it could happen in real life. It could happen in real life. So we know it's realistic fiction. So it could happen in real life. We know it's not a true story, but it could happen. That's why it's nonfiction.
I'm messing up on my view.
I don't have to make it perfect.
I like
When you get done with that one, just think the next question says, how does Jerry find out information about chipmunk habits? So how does he find out that information? What could we write?
Now I'm looking at the word.
I could write perfectly without even looking at it.
Words are funny. Yesterday I was looking all over for rounds, but then I'm like, where's my favorite split?
See, I told you it'd show up, didn't I?
I was looking down. Murphy, why is the sky?
I know, the sky is kind of weird. It's like a yellow color, isn't it?
When it's orange, that means like.
Yeah, usually it means that there's some kind of like storm coming, but we'll see. It's supposed to be kind of rainy, stormy on the way.
If it's green, that means it's a tornado. There's like white and it is green.
Okay, sounds like we're done. Let's move on to number 2.
It's orange, you guys.
I know it's hard. It's hard to tell because our lights are on, but it's kind of a yellowish orange. Now, what can we write for number 2? How does Jerry find out information about chipmunk habits? How does he solve this problem? What does he do, Libby? He looks up what? He looks up on the computer, right? He looks it up on the computer. So let's put he.
I can't see.
I'll move in a second, Brooklyn. Looks up. Let's use the word information. I know it's a big word, but you can copy it on your paper. Information on the, and I'm gonna run out of room, you might too, and you're just gonna have to write underneath it, computer. So he, right, okay, so this line, bud.
Where's the information on the
It's right here, in. We could chunk it apart though, guys. We have in. Mrs. Murphy sees the word in, and then I see the word form, and then a, and then we'll learn shun at the very end of the year. Shun, T-I-O-N, information.
I'm the first row. I got last thing.
Good job, Lewis.
Put my A right by the end.
This one.
Because of big tornado, because it jumped over.
In that word,
That's why I'm
there's also another word in there. It's for. Next one.
There is another word in there. Good job, Tyson.
one. I have enough room. I have enough room. I don't anymore.
You could barely see the E.
All right, on number 3, as you get done, think. This one should be pretty easy. How does Jerry know the chipmunks will survive the cold winter? How does he know they'll survive? What did he find out? What was the solution to his problem? What was the solution to his problem?
God, I just scared me away from it.
I know. Yeah, the power could go out. That's awesome.
All right, Addie, what do you think the solution to the problem is?
So he was smart and he did hook it up on the computer, but we already have that. So he looked in his backyard.
Okay, he did look at his backyard, but like, how does he know the chipmunks will survive? What did he find out when he looked it up on the computer?
Because he hooked it up and he kind of typed in how to chipmunks
Survive. And what did he find out, Addie?
Yes.
Yes, but how?
Because he hooked it up.
I know. but he's looking for, or the question's looking for Addie. How does he know the chipmunks will survive? What will the chipmunks do? They will hibernate. So let's write that. Chipmunks will hibernate.
It's not good for them to be out.
Right. So he will find out that chipmunks
Only if I was a chipmunk, what I do.
will, and you can copy the word chipmunks because that's kind of a big word too, but you can chunk that word apart.
Chunky monkey.
Chipmunks will
Hibernate. And if you're looking for this word, I know it's up at the top, up here too. I can't move my paper, but it is up at the top in case you need to look off your paper. Yes, Wyatt?
There's two words to take away. Months.
Yep. It's like a compound word kind of.
Chip.
Chip.
That's